We're back on the Chef You and I, and we're going to make asparagus roll-ups. And who came up with that idea?
Fran and Farallon gave me the Simply Sweet asparagus roll-up recipe, and I got to tell you, this was one of the first recipes that was ever given to the Mustard Man using our Mustard Man mustard.
So let's give the ingredients first, and you're going to do some of it, and I'm going to do some of it, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. 8 ounces of spreadable cream cheese, which I have right here, which I softened. You can buy the other ones that are really simple to do. 8 strips of bacon cooked and crumbled, which we did right here. We have our asparagus right here, 12 or 24 fresh asparagus spears trimmed. 12 slices of thin white bread. We took half of that because there's only 4 of us. And then a 1/4 cup of melted butter. And we also have 3 tablespoons of grated Parmesan cheese. Now what we're going to do, Tim, is we're going to combine the cream cheese, the bacon, and the green onions in a small bowl. And while I'm doing that, I need you to take that rolling pin and flatten that bread for me. Can you do that?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to use this. I'm going to move this in here. And then I'm going to add the bacon. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, put that bacon in there. That's 8 strips of bacon, okay? And we're going to add that to the cream cheese, along with the green onion that I'm going to cut up in a second, okay? And just roll those as, yes, so you can actually roll them, put the asparagus on and roll them, okay?
Yes.
And that's what you have to do. It's really pretty simple. Okay, and so then we're going to add to this, we're going to add the cream cheese, the bacon, and the green onions. So we have these green onions right here, Tim. Here's your asparagus.
Perfect.
We're going to put these right here for a minute.
All right.
And I'm just going to chop up these green onions really fast. We just need a few. A couple tablespoons, I think, are called for. And this is really good. Doesn't this look good?
Yes, it
Now,
does.
have you had this before?
I have had the asparagus.
You
and
have?
My wife Annette and I, we love asparagus, and we do eat asparagus quite often.
Okay, that's good. It's really good for you. This is all fresh. We got this on the organic section of my favorite stores. And we love doing this. And, you know, you come down to the region, to the tri-state here in Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, and do demonstrations all the time. And any stores that want to bring your product in, they can do it, right?
Feel free to contact me. You can reach me on my website, themustardman.net.
Okay.
And locally, I am in town this weekend. We are doing demonstrations at Jungle Gyms in Fairfield.
Okay, so I'm going to add these onions to it, which says they want, how much onion? 2 tablespoons. So I think we have 2 tablespoons. Look at that. I'm pretty good. Okay.
Love onions. You can throw the rest of those in there.
I'm going to throw them in. Now that I've added all this together, Tim.
Yes.
I want you to spread this on the bread, and then you put the asparagus. You can see that. It looks so good.
Yes.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So now that we have this all combined, right?
Yes.
Then I want you to spread this, right, onto the bread.
Okay.
All right? We'll do that first. And do you need, no, actually you need a knife. Here, let me give you a knife. And use a knife and do it. And we'll just put this over there. We don't need these anymore. Okay. And if you'll put those on all the bread, then we're going to put the asparagus and we're going to roll them up, right?
Yes.
And then you put the cheese on top with the butter. Right. So then you're going to put your asparagus on just after you do that. No, we have to roll them. You have to roll those with your asparagus, right? Like this.
Yes.
So you do 1
and 2.
2, and then you do a roll up like that. Let's see. Let's roll it up like that. And the seam, I think, stays up like that. And then you put the next ones in, right? And you roll it up. Let's do that right there. Okay. And it says you roll up the bread and brush with melted butter. Place seam down on the baking sheet. So let me do this. Let me use this. Well, we're learning. I'm just reading this recipe. We didn't do it beforehand, so I'm going to put the seam down, right, like that. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to put a little bit more butter on there, Tim. And then I'm going to put the Parmesan cheese. How about that?
That sounds good.
Does that sound good?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so then we're going to use a Parmesan cheese on top, like that, right there. That looks good.
Oh.
Doesn't that look good?
Yes, it looks delicious.
Okay, well, if we get a little cheese on there, it doesn't make any difference. Okay, let's do the rest of them. Come on.
Come on.
Thank you. I need to cut that a little bit. 1, 2. And you could do this with your kids even. This would be fun with the kids, right?
Even the big kids.
Even the big kids, right? So we're going to do this. And do that, like that, right? Mm-hmm. Add a little bit of cheese to it. I love cheese. You know, it tastes so good. Yeah. All right. And then we'll do this one. 1, 2. Right?
Yes.
And then how many more do we have?
We have 4 more.
4 more. All right. Where is that? Here we go. Okay, let's put that on there, right? Mm-hmm. And then add a little bit of butter there. I need to put a little bit of butter there. There. Then add more cheese. Okay. Here we go. This is going really well. It's assembly line.
Yes, it does.
Do you like to do you do this at any of the stores at all?
We have done cooking demonstrations in the past.
Yeah.
The stores pretty much organize them. But
right.
The thing is we have so much fun. I've done a simply potato gratin recipe in
right?
the past.
Really?
And that was very popular.
Okay. All right, that's that one. And then we'll do this right here. Right there. And then add your cheese. Right there. Then we have the other ones right here. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to do another salad really quick. But because we have to put this in the oven for how long? 10 minutes at 400 degrees, which I've already got the oven doing. It's already at 400. We preheated the oven, right?
Yes.
So what do you usually do? You do these at home, right?
Yeah. When we do them, it's just my wife and I at home, and we blend in a lot of asparagus.
You do?
With our main meals, yes.
Oh, yeah. I do, too. I love asparagus. I think it's so good for you. And, you know, if you're a vegetarian, this is really good.
Absolutely.
You just wouldn't use the bacon, right?
Right.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put a little more butter on here. I like butter. It's really better for you than actually margarine is, actually. So put that here, right? Add your cheese. We have plenty of cheese here, believe me. Okay, and then we have one more, right?
Last one.
Last one. So, let's see. One here. One here. And we're going to roll that baby up. And do like that. Put the butter on it. Okay, put the butter on this side. We're going to put that seam down. And we're going to put the rest of the cheese on. And we're ready to put it in the oven, Tim. How about that?
I'm looking forward to this one.
That was easy. We're going to take a little short break, and we'll be right back.
Okay.